Welcome back to another episode of the Salford RTG Career Mode here on FC24, where we are halfway through the season, sitting on January 1st, where we are sitting 8th in the Premier League. We have won just under half of our games here, 8 games we have won here. We sit in the top 8 after last season, surviving relegation by less than 5 points, which is absolutely insane. We are currently only 4 points off the top 4, which is amazing in itself. We do have the FA Cup beginning today against Newcastle United, who currently sit 12th or 11th in the Premier League now as well, and Ipswich Town, bottom of the table, winless so far after the halfway point here. We are in the January transfer window, so we do have 40 million to spend. There's 2 players on my short list there today that I will show y'all in a couple of moments, but first, the max rating we can go ahead and buy is a 78 overall in there. And look at this, by the way. They have finally fixed the game here. You can see right above the 78, the +2. You can see the ratings that have grown absolutely. And the one man that we just bought back in loan to replace Sacco for his short time out with a broken toe has grown +9. That's why we bought him into the squad, back into the squad from a loan deal. So there is that. But look at that. Oh my God, it's finally back. It's so good. Perfect timing as well for my main channel when I begin the realistic RTG there as well. We have Fulham to start today, but then we have Newcastle in the league or in the FA Cup, then Leeds United, then Arsenal, which we have played Arsenal already. We have beat Arsenal. We'll probably quick sim the second leg because they are starting to gain form, and then Crystal Palace as well. To be completely honest, I might quick sim Fulham here. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to go ahead and quick sim Fulham. We're going to quick sim Fulham? Yeah, quick sim Fulham here. Lose 2-1. Okay. And unfortunately, Mustafa and Savelte both recalled by their respective clubs. I might bring Savelte back in on loan, to be completely honest. But Mustafa is gone. That is one reason that I can definitely look in the transfer window as well. Irapinda wants some more games, so we could look to possibly loan him out if need be. But some transfers might be happening in today's episode. And one player I want to bring in was somebody I nearly brought in the summer window, but we went ahead and decided to bring in Mustafa on loan. And in fact, actually, I think it was because I didn't sell Samson Tavide or Adoajai in time to when this guy ticked up a rating and we couldn't sign him anymore. And then when we did sell Samson Tavide, we had to bring in Mustafa. But we want to bring in Pal Victor, 77 overall from Barcelona, 28 years of age. Again, we have 38 million in the transfer budget. His market value is around 11 million. We're going to try and get him for 9.5 million. See what they say to that. They actually say completely fine. So, Pal Victor will be coming into the squad, and he will more than likely be our main striker. And Pal Victor will join the club for 9.5 million. Welcome to Salford. Welcome to hopefully creating some more goals for us this season as well. We'll see what you can do. Welcome to the club. And obviously, at the start of the season, I said I was doing the youth academy for 9 months and was only going to bring in some of the best of the best. And these are the only guys that we have brought in so far through half of the season. We are going to go ahead and bring them all up to the main team and instantly loan them out to see if we can get them going. Honestly, the most impressive so far has to be Raul because simply of his play styles. He has dead ball, slide tackle, flare, press proven, relentless, and aerial, all as play styles, which is absolutely insane. Marquez is a decent little striker as well. I think this guy Simmons is going to have potential to be one of the best as well. Obviously, Rhodes is a worse potential, but I think with the loan, he could possibly grow as well. So we can go ahead and bring in all 5 of these guys and instantly loan them out. And honestly, if they don't get loaned out by the end of January, I'm going to release them so at least they're still in the database. And this is Adam Davis leaving the club off to Como for 2.5 million. We say goodbye to him. And we say welcome back, Savelte. He's back on loan for the rest of the season. Back from Tucumán, back into the Salford lineup. Again, will be a bench player, but this time he can be a bench player and don't really have to care about it. FA Cup action. Pal Victor gets his first start. So does Vidal in the team now. Irapinda in the squad, as well as Lucas Bergstrom starting in the net. And FA Cup action here against Newcastle United. Yaboa crossed in back post for Vidal. First effort, nothing will come of it. Valverde takes the lead early for Newcastle United. Storm Yeboah is in behind, onside. Yeboah just completely loses a fight there. Penda now losing the ball. Second ball will find Kubarsi. Harry Amos into Mark Bernal. Mark Bernal into Yeboah. Yeboah waiting for Storm to make that run. Storm just didn't make that run until it was too late. Now Yeboah. Can he find Pau Victor? Pau Victor into Vidal, intercepted by Tonali. Bazuni, back post for Quenda. Valverde, Bergstrom with the save. It'll fall for Gordon. In for Bazuni. Bazuni, Gordon, Valverde, Bergstrom saves. And Moss will get to the rebound, but he won't be able to clear it. It'll be Quenda's ball. Valverde, Bazuni, back to Valverde, into Anthony Gordon. 2-0 for Newcastle. Oh, Yeboah turns, and Yeboah goes, and Yeboah gets chopped down, but he'll still continue on here. Back up onto his feet. It's Yeboah in the box. It's Yeboah. It might fall for someone. It'll fall for Europenda. He blasted it well over the bar. Anthony Gordon into Azan, and Ivan Azan out for a goal kick. Halftime, down 2-0 to Newcastle. Our cut runs that I've been wanting to go on this season might not happen. Barzini, that's a great ball into Federico. Young, who comes on for Bergstrom, make a rare goalie change at halftime, and it worked out for now. It won't. Yeah, it'll stay working out. Otto Ajay will come on for Pau Victor. But now wide for Savelte. Savelte turns against Renato Vega, and Renato will win the ball, but Savelte fighting for it back. Can he find Adu? He does. And Otto Ajay straight to the keeper. Rebound cleared. Federico losing it to Valverde. Vidal winning it back in the midfield. Mark Bernal, Savelte, Cuevas. Otto Ajay losing the ball. Cuevas up the field for Savelte. Savelte versus Tonali. Tonali's going to get there because of the horrible touch point in Savelte. That was a chance to get back in the game. We have been outclassed, outplayed, dominated in this game. 2 goalkeepers. Young kept a clean sheet, but didn't really have to do much because Newcastle didn't have to do much. We are out of the FA Cup in our first round, in round 3. It's all Premier League football from here on out. And this is making me want to make on a push for European football now. That's all we got to focus on. We are going to go ahead and simulate through this game here against Leeds United. They sit 19th in the Premier League table. This should be a win for us. 0-0. 90 minutes. Wow. Arsenal went from being one of the worst sides in the league so far this season to now sitting in 7th. We go and quick sim, and we do the double over them. Otto Ajay and Amos picks up 3 points against the Arsenal. Massive, massive 3 points. Guess who's back? Back again. Only on loan, though. Only on loan for the rest of the season. But I seen it, and honestly, I pulled the trigger. In complete honesty, we was questioning whether or not to do it at the start of this season again, just like Pau Victor. But this time we are doing it here in January. He's actually grown +1, so I had to pull the trigger quickly because now he's at that 78 overall. He was 77 come January 1st. So he was always going to be part of the game. But Zaloha, welcome back to Salford. Welcome to the club. You will be our new #1 goalkeeper for the rest of the season on loan from Real Betis. Welcome to Salford. Welcome back to Salford. And hopefully you can be better than what Young has been. I might try and tempt to loan out Young just to see if we can get him growing, because obviously Young is still our new #1 goalkeeper, even coming into the next season possibly, depending on what happens. But for now, Zaloha, welcome to the squad. And here we go. Crystal Palace versus Salford. Pau Victor starts today. Zaloha starts instantly at goalkeeper. And those are your changes / made changes today. Oh, and Apodal might be sent off here. Apodal from behind. Is that going to be a red card? Are we down to 10 men early? We are not. A yellow card, thankfully. And SARS, he in behind, onside, or Burkhardt off target. Duncanich, Burkhardt, Zaloha with the first save back in Salford colors. Federico. Pal Victor, maybe no. Vidal, second ball. It will fall for Federico again. In for Yaboa. Vidal, Pal Victor, shot blocked. Cuevas on the corner. Katongo header off the crossbar. Katongo header was going wide on the second one. Don't know how the keeper didn't save the first one in all honesty, but hey-ho. Bernal into Victor. Pal Victor now. Pal Victor gets his first goal for the club. It's 1-0 for Salford right before the break. Bernal, oh, halftime 1-0 up here at the break. Cuevas into Vidal. Vidal crossed in for Pal Victor. He might have strayed offside. He didn't. It's a good save. Cuevas. Yaboa. Pal Victor. Pal Victor into Vidal. And Vidal, he'll get his first goal for the club. And Salford will double the lead. 2-0. Tierney intercepted. Apadal doesn't clear it. And Ismail Sarr gets a goal. He's coming off for that as well. And Sarr might be in behind to draw a level here. Sarr gets past Chambers. It's 2-2. Sarr scores 2 in, 3 minutes? Federico. Bernal. Pal Victor into Vidal. And Vidal, you can do kickoffs. We can do kickoffs. Salford take the lead back. It's 3-2. What a 10 minutes this has been. Vidal now over the top for Yaboa. No. Last kicks of the game here for Crystal Palace to try and draw level. We just got to clear it. All we got to do is just clear it. We don't. Zaloha, fantastic save. It's a corner for Crystal Palace. All you got to do is put your foot through the ball. Comes in. It comes in. Hoyland headed away. Hoyland. Amos blocked it again. And referee will blow his whistle. We survive a late charge by Sarr in Crystal Palace. A 3-2 win. What a 10 minutes from 60 to 70. What a 10 minutes that was. But we pick up all 3 points in the league. And we keep on marching on. Matt Young has been loaned out to Crystal Palace for the next 6 months. So while we bring in Zaloha on loan, Matt Young won't just sit on the bench and not grow at all. He'll grow over at Crystal Palace. He is there. All of our youngsters has been loaned out as well from the Youth Academy. So that is actually going to wrap up the transfer window here. I believe all of them, right? Yes, all of them have been loaned out. We now have a load of players back out on the loan list, which is quite concerning. Some of these guys won't be there. Some of them guys will probably be released come next season or at least sold next season. We are going to go ahead and say goodbye to the transfer window. It actually only took 1 hour for these deals to go through, which was an amazing in itself once you actually do it a little bit better. When we come back, we have Aston Villa in the first day. Then we have Wolves, Chelsea, Man City, Leicester City. I might flirt the idea and actually play against Manchester City just out of pure curiosity, to be completely honest. We currently sit 8th in the league, so we actually did not move at all in today's episode. We are 2 points off the top 4, 12 points off top spot Manchester City, obviously. Arsenal is teetering out, kind of finishing form, and Ipswich Town are still winless in the league. I will see you on next episode. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.